Welcome in, Renegades. Let me just check my audio real quick. Okay. Today we have some amazing news. I have a huge announcement to make right here on this video for you guys. So stay tuned for that here in a minute. I'm going to let you guys know that the Internet Computer has made a huge partnership. I'm actually going to change the thumbnail to add that at the end of the video. But we are going to get to that in a minute. I just want to thank you all for everything. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving if you're from America. If not, then happy holidays going into the holiday season for you. The cool thing is my birthday is on Thanksgiving tomorrow. So every 7 years or so, my birthday's on Thanksgiving. We have some huge news, though. I'm going to get right into this. I won't keep you in suspense any longer. This is one of the biggest pieces of news we've ever had on the channel. They have this particular blockchain has already been integrated into the Yummy platform, which is an NFT marketplace on the Internet Computer. And they also are going to have gold NFTs. So it's a really good marketplace. Thank you. Good to see you, Motivational Sub. But this is huge. I guess before we get into that huge news, I want to go over something that is already huge. The last big piece of news we have a lot of good news here, but this is the probably the biggest news we've ever had on the channel combined with both of these. So as we already know, there's a new partnership. We talked about this with Taurus, which is a banking grade platform. It's like an S&P 500 company banking grade platform that's integrated with like all the big S&P 500 companies and banking system, and it's huge in Switzerland. So the partnership of Taurus integrates ICP into their banking grade custody platform. Paul Mewson says this is a great example of two Swiss-rooted organizations working together to bring the benefits of blockchain to a global and institutional audience. So we already know that. This was huge news. This is still huge news, so I wanted to go over this again. But this next news, I wouldn't say it trumps it, but man, it's in the running for some of the best news we've ever had on the channel. I'm going to get to it, but you guys, man, smash that like for me. I found this at the last second. I was just browsing through Twitter, and this is huge, huge. But as you know, Alchemy Pay has already been integrated into the Yummy platform, and now it has actually put the Internet Computer on its roadmap. This is so massive, not only for the Internet Computer, but for Alchemy Pay. I can see this being integrated. This is the next one we were wondering. You know, Bitcoin has already been integrated. We're so close to the Ethereum integration. And now look, they have partnered with Dfinity to integrate the Internet Computer and its utility token, ICP, on our ramp, which expands accessibility and enhances the user experience for those looking to engage with ICP through fiat transactions. So now you'll be able to purchase the Internet Computer using an on-ramp like Alchemy Pay so that you can, buy crypto with your debit card or your credit card. That's the ultimate, the role if you want to buy crypto. Now to sell it, you're going to have to go to an exchange, right? But to be able to, you might be able to even sell it one day on there. But I think it's mainly to onboard, fiat, which is from like your debit card, maybe even a credit card, possibly just debit card. So I wouldn't recommend running up a big credit card bill for crypto. But if you have a debit card, then that makes it easy. So we don't have to go and exchange, and wait a week to get our crypto out before that we can use it. Say there's an NFT project or a token launching on the SNS, you find out, oh, dang, I don't have enough liquid ICP to buy the crypto that I want right now, and then you miss the SNS launch, like Track's coming up very soon to be voted on and then hopefully in. But this is the biggest news. This is what we need. We need a stable coin on the Internet Computer, which could be coming with the ETH integration, and we need a way to be able to purchase ICP not on exchanges in some kind of a decentralized way Like you can, like on Garda wallet or places like that, where you can just buy it with your debit card directly on the exchange because it has a partner, with some crypto exchange or some other blockchain. This is the most massive. And look at this tweet. Massive love from 28,000 views. That's crazy. 28,500. That's like a 20% like to view ratio right there. 10% would be like 200 and okay, hold on. No, okay, it's like a 2%. My bad. I was like, dang, 10%. No, that'd be 2,000. Okay, so it's like a 2.5%, but that's pretty good on Twitter. But anyway, let's go and look at this press release real quick, because this is fire. And I just found this at the last second. I'm going to put this on the thumbnail too, just to show this is fire. Alchemy Pay and the Internet Computer partner for seamless integration of its blockchain and ICP. They're putting it on the roadmap. This is massive. The Internet Computer, a robust and fully decentralized Web3 cloud platform, has recently established a strategic partnership with Alchemy Pay. This collaboration, see, Internet Computer's taking over the world. It's already doing it. And we're going to be with Ethereum next. Vitalik already signed off on us. If you don't know about the Internet Computer, now you know. So make sure you guys are okay. You're with me. All right. Can't make any mistakes on this one. So Alchemy Pay has seamlessly integrated the Internet Computer blockchain onto its payment ramp, expanding accessibility, enhancing the user experience for those looking to engage with ICP through fiat transactions. We read that. So the Internet Computer is the only general purpose blockchain that hosts decentralized apps at the speed of the web. It serves as a world computer, offering the potential to substitute conventional IT systems and empower the development of Web3 applications and services that operate entirely on the blockchain. So hold on right here. Okay. The Internet Computer uses a utility token ICP. Holders can stake ICP, allowing them to participate in the governance of the Internet Computer and earn voting rewards. ICP can also be converted into cycles and used to power computation, communication, and storage costs of canisters. So leveraging Alchemy Pay's payment capabilities, the ICP blockchain and its token integration on Alchemy Pay's ramp is set to bring about an enhanced accessibility, further reinforcing its overall strength, helping to attract and easily onboard a larger base of global users. So this is great. Alchemy Pay has become a specialist in providing solutions that give crypto and Web3 services access to fiat payments for mainstream accessibility. Alchemy Pay's peerless global coverage has extended to 173 countries, supporting fiat crypto purchases through a variety of payment methods, including Visa, MasterCard, Google Pay, Apple Pay, regional mobile wallets, and domestic transfers. With 300 plus fiat payment channels, its ramps are able to go beyond cards and access local mobile wallets. Moreover, its off-ramp capability is able to remit to users in 50 plus local fiat currencies. Wow. So Alchemy Pay, their background is in traditional finance and fintech payments. They have had notable partnerships that their competitors, they've had success in acquiring partnerships that their competitors have been unable to acquire or found hard to acquire. All right. They already have integrations or collaborations with Polygon, Avalanche, Algorand, Binance, and Arbitrum. So this is huge. Internet Computer has now integrated into this. It's a top 35 crypto. You can try it now. Wait, what? Is it already ready to go? Or is this, wow, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, Visa. Buy crypto. Let's say US dollar. Let's see if they have ICP yet. Oh, okay. So if I wanted to do that, you could already buy ICP over here. No way. Okay, you gotta. Oh, that's, okay, you gotta put your email in there. It's just. Okay. Oh, come on. Hope it didn't go in my. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see. Okay, then you put your ICP address. I guess I can just grab that real quick. Sorry, I got to remove you again one more time. Let's just grab this address. Okay, we'll get all the way to the point where you can. Let me see. Let's add you back here. Put your. I'm not gonna do this, but let's just put that address in there. Then you can do card or Google Pay. What? Dude, this is awesome. You can do Google Pay. If you have money on your Google, or you could get a Google Pay gift card. If you don't want to put your debit card in, you could do like Google Pay. Or if you have your tap to pay or whatever. I don't know if they have Apple Pay yet, but let's just say we're doing card. Then you do that. You put your card in, or you do Google Pay, and then proceed. So that's cool. You could just buy this. You can buy internet computer right here. I'm gonna link this over here. Let's just do this tweet. Go show this tweet some love. For sure, this is the biggest news that we've had besides this one, the Taurus, and these have both came within like a week of each other. Oh, we're getting ready for a beautiful, beautiful bull market, for sure. Samantha, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. This is huge, huge. Okay. Happy to see you here too. More videos. I have a pretty full life right now. But I'm doing as many as I can. But going into the bull market, once we see ICP above $10, how about we make that deal? I'll at least add one video, and then when we get to like $16, I might add another one, or at least a short that week. Thank you. I'm keeping up with you and other YouTubers. I'm investing in ICP and believing it. Yeah, and there's other YouTubers I'd like to collaborate with. I think we have a lot of value to add. So, believing it will take over soon, at least 30 to 45 by February, just like Solana went up. We could have a massive move. We do have a big pocket that we're looking at about 450 we'll go into, but this is huge news. BlackRock and big guys and invested in Coinbase and Binance is out. Okay. Well, that's the thing. The people are going to be more leery about investing in exchanges and more in the cryptocurrency itself. These exchanges have offered, these big partnerships that have been very bad for crypto. Now it's time for blockchains to partner with blockchains and really bring value back. But that's a good point. that kind of thing needs to change, where they're investing huge in the exchanges and not the blockchains. That's just a centralized entity that they're investing in. Defeats the whole purpose of crypto, right? It's all supposed to be done decentralized. Now these exchanges are needed. They need investment for us to be able to sell and trade our crypto. So there's that too. On the other end of that, but I think more money needs to go into blockchain and collaborating, like ACH, this beautiful banking systems, S&P 500. That would be great to see, like big companies like Grayscale, have ICP on there. If they don't already, that's something we could look into on another episode. But we'll have big money transfer into ICP, I believe. And everyone will feel $100 billion waiting for ETF to be approved. That'd be cool if there was an ICP ETF. That would be awesome. So yeah, it's exciting. This is huge news. This is probably the biggest news we've had on the channel, because now you can directly purchase ICP. And I was wondering, I'm like, well, if you launch an NFT project or you find one you want to buy and you don't have enough ICP, how are you supposed to buy that if you can't send your ICP for 7 days? Like if I had friends that I was like, hey, come buy, one of these NFTs, we're building a game, and you can get one. They're like, okay, how do I do that? We'll go to Coinbase. You got to do KYC. Then you got to, hook your bank account up, and then you have to set your, purchase order. Then you have to buy it. Then you have to wait 7 days to send it off of there. And so by the time anything like either an NFT or an SNS project is done, or is launched, it's already over by the time you can send that money off of there. So this payment system, as you saw how easy it was for me to do that, that's what I was showing. Not that I was going to do that. I might do it on a future episode, just hide my info, but for right now I'm not going to do that. But this is huge, this news, and this just happened yesterday, so giving you breaking news, Alchemy Pay. And there's more news too of all the big things Alchemy Pay is doing. They just integrated with Stellar Lumens. So this is also just massive news. These huge, one of my best videos right now is my short from Stellar Lumens, and all my lives are doing great. So thank you guys. Let's move on to, let's get this off of the screen though, because that kind of shortens it. Okay, Chingon. BlackRock and their political buddies took out the crypto cowboys who could manipulate the market. Yes, SBF and, well, CZ. So you might want to, CZ is more of a quiet, laid back guy, but behind the scenes, when you have access to that much money, who knows? Like, he's obviously not, he's going to jail for a reason. So I don't know, man. These guys, they're the leaders of our industry because they run the exchanges, that have really helped build crypto. So it's very sad to see that. But the money's going to go into blockchain now and not exchanges. The money's still going to flow through exchanges, but, investments aren't going to be as big into these exchanges. So hopefully, they can have their books monitored or something, to keep us safe. But for the most part, these exchanges like Coinbase, highly regulated, Binance US, probably highly regulated. It's these ones internationally that I don't really mess with too much, but we have to have access for everybody across the world. So, they got to be held accountable somehow. So there we go. Now this is also pretty big news. Wow, we're just hitting banger after banger today. In 2024, a notable reduction in ICP dissolving off the internet is anticipated. Now, this will decrease the voting power of participants leaving the governance system and increase protocol security. So basically, it is saying that the dissolving neurons are going to have less of the power. There's going to be a lot less dissolving, which will decrease the voting power if they start dissolving. So if they're not, there's going to be more not dissolving. So they haven't pressed that button. So there's going to be a lot less neurons that are not dissolving yet, which they don't press that start dissolve button. By the next year, you can see how it goes down. And then even in 2025, that number even goes down further. This is the anticipated movement. of the dissolving neuron. So there's going to be a lot less dissolving at that point. So, and then 8 years from probably 2021 to 2023, a lot of neurons are going to be unlocking because there's a big 8-year gang. Who knows? They might not press the dissolve button though. So it could go 12 to 14 years. But this is huge. Another reason why it's going to be a deflationary, and they're going to end up burning more tokens than they create. And especially during the bull market, because 2024 to 2025 is going to be when the price is really going to go up. So the amount that's going onto the market is going to decrease because of the rewards and not dissolving from them being unlocked. So the price will be going up during this time. So, and it will be deflationary. So the tokens that you hold will be more valuable because of this as well. And this is just a good chart and metric to see, and that's millions in ICP tokens. So you're talking, 3.5 million, hold on, millions in ICP tokens. I think that's what that means, 3.1 million, and then down to 0.2. So that'd be about 200,000, 100,000. That's what it looks like, at least. More news. Okay, well, there's a closer picture of that for you. So let's see. What do we got here? Oh, that's not the one I wanted to show you. That's the one that I got to this. Okay. Well, here's an article by the Cryptopolitan, Micah Abidan, how the ICP white paper offers a robust alternative to the monopolistic tendencies of large tech entities. So what it's talking about, that's a lot of big words, monopolistic tendencies of large tech entities. Monopolistic tendencies of large tech entities. That's really hard to say. Say that 5 times fast. But so basically what it means, monopolistic is just a monopoly where they own, the entire market. Nobody can compete with them because they will just get crushed. And that's all these large places, large tech companies like AWS, Google, all of these cloud providers in just, juggernauts in the space. Now there's a way for other people to succeed in the same market, just on a different platform, which is the blockchain Web3. So this is huge. Presented by the Visionary Definity team in their April 2022 white paper, the Internet Computer. Wait, why in April 2022? Wouldn't that be 2021? Maybe the white paper came out later. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I think they had their white paper back. Yeah, the launch was 2021. I think they're wrong there. Because it stands out as an avant-garde blockchain construct that promises to expand the utility of blockchain applications beyond current horizons. The ICP white paper redefines the ecosystem, allowing for the creation of decentralized applications, dApps, that operate entirely on a blockchain network, just like you saw over here when we went over and tried that payment system that's entirely on the blockchain. You're able to interact directly with that payment system. Now you can purchase the internet computer on their on-ramp. It's beautiful. Yeah, by integrating a network of nodes through advanced cryptographic protocols, the ICP forms a unified fabric of blockchains that support canisters, refined versions of smart contracts with the capability for data storage, complex processing, and direct delivery of web content to users. So it's a very unique economic model powered by its proprietary token, ICP, ensures that developers can manage computational and storage demands efficiently, departing from the conventional gas systems that burden users with fluctuating transaction fees. And it can be scaled to the entire world. That is the thing Ethereum and other blockchains can't do without the internet computer being integrated with them. Now, another huge piece of news. I don't know how much more news we can handle today, This is just insane good news. Again, this was mentioned by a subscriber. Thank you so much. And I found this today and I was like, oh, hey, let's talk about that. I don't believe we talked about this one before. This was 2 days ago now. So thank you. Shout out that subscriber. I don't remember who it was, but if you let me know in the chat it was you, I will give you a shout out with your YouTube name. Singularity.net joins with Definity Foundation for AI models that run on smart contracts. So how many big collaborations are we talking about? We're talking about Taurus. We're talking about Alchemy Pay. Now we're talking about Singularity.net. We've been talking about that eco-friendly platform. We've also talked about the Trail of Bits analysis of the Internet Computer's SNS platform in CKBTC. There has been some really just massive news all over lately, and these partnerships and these collaborations all over the world are the huge foundations that are going to bring the Internet Computer to the forefront of all the blockchains at the top of the list, and probably be integrated with most of them. And Alchemy Pay is very, very, intelligent. Whoever runs their marketing team over there is very intelligent for doing that, whoever the contributor to Alchemy Pay is. But this huge Definity founder, Dominic Williams, says the collaboration aims to provide trustworthy, decentralized, and tamper-proof language models. By Jason Nelson of Decrypt. Definity Foundation and Singularity.net are bridging artificial intelligence with blockchain, smart contracts, and decentralized networks. In a deal announced Monday, Singularity.net, we'll just call it Singularity.net, will integrate the Internet Computer ICP blockchain into its AI tools marketplace, which the two claim will allow developers to run AI models within smart contracts on the ICP blockchain. The collaboration enhances the transparency and trustworthiness of the decentralized AI models developed and deployed on the Internet Computer using Singularity.net's reputation system and governance framework. Definity founder Dominic Williams told Decrypt in exclusive Q&A, adding that joining forces would allow the two entities to create a decentralized AI network that leverages both platform scalability, security, and interoperability. That means they can be connected in a very secure way, and it can be scaled to the masses. This is one thing the Internet Computer stands alone, and it can help other cryptos like Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin scale to the masses. So it might be able to integrate all of them one day and become the everything blockchain on the Internet Computer. It'll have every blockchain in one. It will be the Singularity, because all blockchains, Singularity.net joins with Definity, and the Internet Computer is the singularity of blockchains because it can connect them all together. Is that just ironic, or is that funny? All right. So let's see here. 50 mil again. Look at this volume, this steady. Remember the days when we were seeing 10 to 20 mil and we were just down in the dumps? Well, now we see 50 mil constantly, even today, rising from $4.24 all the way. And I'm calling these levels, by the way. I'm going to show you my chart. And I really want you to pay attention to these levels, because if we can really get above, the $4.90 to $5 range, say we pump to $5.15, we could really stay above $4.90 to $5. So that's the area that I'm really looking to. But this volume is beautiful before we get into that. Now, if we look at this 4-hour chart, this falling wedge that I called back here, God, when was that? And I said that was back last week. The 16th, 15th, the 15th, I think, no, I think it was somewhere down here, like last Friday or something, because this is going all the way down. Yeah, I think it was Friday morning I called this right here. And then we almost went back to the top of the wedge, had this, and we made this video Monday, kind of called this, ascending triangle level, and it broke to the downside, and it broke through all of these support levels all the way down. And it's kind of funny. You see, we hit these lines when I was here, whatever Monday, showing you this here. We kind of hit that line and go right there, crack down. And then we go through this line, test it, break through all the way down to the middle part of this one, and then test this line exactly right where I put this at 407.5. We close at 407.9. How much closer to the price can I get for you guys? I mean, these are just the levels that I look at. I'm not trying to brag. I think it's amazing though, because you guys are making money if you're following these levels and looking to have purchases on the way down here. There are other levels we could have looked at, like 420. This is a big level, but we're at 448 right here. I would definitely be looking for maybe another push up to 455. But to end this week, this is the most important thing, and we're only on Wednesday now, so it isn't emergent, but we need to get above right where we're at right now, 448. We need to close above 448. Then we can have this possible bull flag play out. Yeah, wait, is it 448? 450. I'm sorry, it's 458. So we need to get back above 458 before the end of the week. And then this could turn into a bull flag and we could really see a move up a lot of these lines. But if you look right here, between right here and right here, so if we can get between 458 and 468, close in that area by Sunday, then we could really move to the upside. If not, 439, 431, 427, 421, then down to about 406, 402. And then I would probably put not a whole lot to put. Okay, right here we can put one 395. And there should be another one 376. So those are areas I would look to if we do have a big pullback. I know that's a lot of areas to look to, but those are the areas where you would find support, where good purchases would be made. Not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go purchase at those levels, but those are where I pick up somewhere right around this. And you might miss it, you might hit it. It's just all about the luck of the draw and where you put it, in the price movement. So, but we need to get to 458 at least. If not, we could still be in a good price move, but that won't. We won't see a big move to $6.20 like this bull flag 621 would bring us right up here. If we can close above 458 and stay in this tiny little channel that has been created, we could have a bull flag. But if not, we'll see what happens. But I do want to look at the smaller time frames, the hour, because this is going to be pretty important to where we're going to be going. It does look like we have either a double top here or a possible ascending triangle breakout. 447. So yeah, and that actually goes back as support perfectly over here too, as this resistance level, as support here, a breakdown level, hit resistance again. We have broke out of that. It is a possible double top though, which could bring us back down to about 439 and even 432. There is some support along about 435 too, if you want to get super technical on the hour. But this does look like a breakout. If we can continue up, get up to this 458 level, at least in the next couple days or on the weekend, that would be great. But as you see, this ascending triangle breakdown, which means we didn't, it's a bullish pattern, but when you break the support level, the upward trending support line, see, you could even do it, kind of like that, and it still broke down. right there. So no matter what, that was a breakdown to the downside. Um, it does look like a nice ascending triangle, though. You know, there's this clear resistance line that we broke here. There's an upward trending support line, even though it's kind of a sharp one. It still is one. Or you could even go from right here. If you didn't want to go from all the way up there, you could just go like that. Or you could go from down here, which it would be a sharper one, though I don't really like the way that looks. I don't even, yeah, I'm not sure if that's really one right there. So I would leave that out of it, you know. But if we fail to break out of that, we could get a support line that comes kind of down and touches here somewhere, you know. We could have a nice support line right there. So we'll see what happens, but I'm looking for a breakout of this level to bring us about to 455. I think if we do, we can get above 450. There isn't a huge amount of resistance, you know, at 450. I mean, it was support. It is going to be a little bit of a tricky level, but I think if we can break out of here with volume, you know, we've already tested it once, twice, three times. So if we can, you know, break out, we're good to go. I think that is, you know, some big news there when it comes to that. Now, if we look at the 15-minute, we can see a little bit different of a story here. Whoa. Okay. Huh. Well, yeah, this whole area right here, this is a little trickier on the 15-minute because these candles are more defined. So I would say the breakout level is a little bit higher. Yeah, 448. So it didn't really raise it that much from what, yeah. So right there, if we can get above that, you know, this is going to be a little bit of a box area, but we could move to 455. We've already tested it a couple times over here, closed on the 15-minute, and then kind of went down. But this could be a good thing. We'll see. I really think we're gonna, you know, be dependent on Bitcoin. We can look at Bitcoin real quick. See what it is doing. Yeah, 37.3. It's looking, Bitcoin's looking good still. You know, it definitely looks like it has a bit of a bull flag on the 1 hour. Wait, hold on. Let's get rid of that. Oh yeah, baby. So this is a possible bull flag on the 1 hour chart on Bitcoin. So if it is, let's see, that could put us all the way up at 38.9. So if we get a massive move with Bitcoin, that could really send ICP probably up to about 490 again, 480, 490. That's an area I'd be looking to. And I'd also be looking for another move back down to about 421 and 402. Those are the areas that I'm looking at for a movement. Now, if we go further out, we're talking next year, then we're really talking about that $10 range. Probably, I'm thinking by summertime we're going to be sitting somewhere around $10. At least have tested it once. So, can you imagine CKACH? This news. You please share this video, like it, comment in the chat, in the live, everywhere. throw this all over your social media, because this and Taurus both on the same video, and singularity.net is just some of the biggest news that could happen. We didn't even get into ICP Hub North America, which they just had a big meeting at another college in Canada. So this is just huge. Internet Computer is starting to come into its own and really establish its place in the community. And so all of us that were in at the beginning, you guys on the channel, there's proof, like documented, how long you guys have been with me, like on YouTube. We're going to be the ones that are the leaders of this, kind of innovative, revolution that's going to change everything. So let's get into some questions. Dude, what? Yeah, boy. Thank you, man. That just made my day right there. So let's get over here. Thanks for everything you do for ICP. Man, it's kind of a mutual relationship. That's the kind of relationships I thrive in, are mutual relationships. Because they both offer something, like, and nobody takes advantage of the other. That's why I didn't really fit in a lot of other places in crypto, is because there's so many scammers out there. It's hard for new people to break in, and two, it's hard to find where you can go without you being scammed. So that's why we build a community, and I've been here for 3 years, and we all kind of know each other and know what the people are about, at least. And my presence is pretty established in the ICP community. So, and I've had so much support from this community, but there's other good ones too. I've also been a part of, the graph community. I've been a part of ACH community. I've made videos about that. I've warned people about stable coins that went way up in price, that I told them that we're going to repeg before it happened. My videos over time have progressed in their content quality. But I've always gave that banger information, not every time in the past, but now it's like almost every video we're just hitting it out the park. So thank you guys as well. I mean that. So how does Cardano fit into this? They were partnered with Agix, weren't they? That is a very good AGIX. That's a good question, because Cardano is not integrated with the Internet Computer yet. There is some like bad blood, but I think all that will be swept under the rug. I think Cardano will see all the integrations already happening, and then it's up to the community to vote. So that's the thing with Cardano, that I noticed, even with their grant program, they have a community-oriented vote, where the community decides what happens. And once the community really sees what the Internet Computer is about, I can see a vote or a proposal going through on both ends, on the Internet Computer and the Cardano network, to be able to integrate with one each other. So Ajax partnership. Oh man, no, we did. We might have talked about that one, but I don't remember which one we talked about before. There's so many partnerships; it's hard to keep track of them all. Like, I do how many pieces of news every day? Like, I should remember all of it, but it's really hard for me to remember all these partnerships that we've talked about. But if I haven't looked at Ajax, we're going to look at that one, because it's very important to really see the reach, the global outreach that is happening right now with the Internet Computer. So that's cool. If Cardano, see, all of the places that have partnered with other blockchains are looking to the Internet Computer right now. So ICP really needs to work on stablecoin after CKF and have a place in summer before the run begins. That is a very, very good point. So let's talk about that for a second. Warband Gamer, thank you for that comment, because why is this so important before the bull run begins? Well, if you kind of know the inner metrics and the inner workings of how crypto works, right before there's a big influx of money into crypto, you see a massive rise in stablecoin, people purchasing stablecoins. And that means they're gearing up to get ready to buy massive amounts of crypto. Well, on that end, to be able to have that stablecoin ran completely on the network, to be able to directly trade ICP for a stablecoin, on a decentralized application, or, a place where the entire globe can have access to that. And then you would have to trade it back to ICP to sell the ICP. So there no KYC is needed. And then maybe you can integrate with, ERC20 stablecoins as well. But I think Internet Computer needs its own native stablecoin that can directly interact with the Internet Computer. So big money can get into the stablecoin, or even other stablecoins like CKF, USDT, big money institutions, and that big global economy is open to the Internet Computer at that point. So we need it. And the big reason is because that is the way that a lot of big money gets into a crypto, is by that stable coin. So buy. I'm buy at 375, he says, not financial advice, he says. So wait, what did I just see here? Oh, okay. I was good. Yeah. But my guy just forfeits here. That almost gets me every time. We're almost at 3K subs. Maybe I'll do a little giveaway, like an ICP Renegade. Maybe I'll do like 2 at 3,000. If we get to 3,000 for my birthday by the end of November, I'll give away 2 Renegade NFTs, ICP Renegade. If not, if we get there by the end of the year, I'll still give away 1 in the chat to one of the best questions. This is one of, we've actually had some really good comments, because that's how I find some stuff. Thank you guys. But this is the question of the day, because we're heading into the bull market soon. The CKF integration is on the way soon. But all of these questions are fire today. You guys are on fire, man. But this one, we just need, this is where this institutional money, if we go back over here, remember Taurus, that's how the institutional money can get in the banking grade custody platform with the institutional money from a Switzerland-based platform. So these are the big things that we're here to talk about and to report on here. So Thorazine started buying in March. You got a lot better price than I did. So that's the thing. My average price is $5.84, and I'm in the profit. How is that possible? So just that means that I sold at the right time when it went up, even though my average price was about 580 something. So it isn't necessarily about your average price of what you got in, but when you take profit, keep buying on the way down, that average price goes down, but what you sell, you'll end up in the profit if you do it right. Not financial advice, but that's how you make money. It's partly about dollar cost averaging, getting that nice low average price, but it's also about selling at the right time on a big pump, waiting for it to kind of cool off and then buying back in. And you only do that with a small portion of your bag. You have a big portion that you hold for the bull market later, but you have a small portion that when it goes up, that way that average keeps going down. You're taking profit even if you have a higher average buy-in price. It's your average buy-in price, not your average sell price. So you got to remember that, so you can be in the profit and still have like a $5.50 average buy-in price. You're selling at $8, you're in the profit on that. Even if your average price is 5, we're at 4 now. You sold it at 8 back then, you're in the profit. That's the mindset that you got to have when trading these cryptos. You have your long-term bag, you could have a medium-term bag, and then your day trade bag. Like your medium bag is you buy the dip, you sell in pumps. Your day trade bag is anytime you can see a nice quick profit. And then you have your long-term bag for, somewhere in 2025 to sell if you're smart. So USDC would be a good stable coin, because then you can get Visa support like ETH and Solana. Well, that's a good point too, but we do have Alchemy Pay. So that is a fiat on-ramp system. So maybe you can, I would like to see a stablecoin on the Internet Computer that you could buy on one of these platforms. What would it be? US ICP, I don't know. Like, who knows? So it is 4:48. Leroy, my guy is back. Shout out to all my people here today. Warband, Thorzine, Fake News, all my guys. ICP Nation. How did I miss you? Did you change your name? Were you cut action before? I think you were. I don't know. You have the same thing. So let's see. Hold on. Let's get to that. When girlfriend. So I've been single on purpose for a long time. I've been concentrating like on, business, working, getting to know my daughter better. I went through a really nasty divorce when I was young, and so I haven't really been. I've been on a lot of dates in the last couple of years, but I haven't found a girlfriend. I've been trying Christian dating, and I grew up kind of different. I grew up. I come from a hard life, so it's really hard for me to be with. Anyway, I don't want to go too big into my personal life. You want to know that, you have to subscribe as the highest member for 12 years, and then also send $5,000 in ICP to an unmarked wallet. No, but yeah, no, I'm working on it, but I'm not really in a big rush to get a girlfriend, honestly. But if it happens, it happens. I'm open to it. Singularity is just the beginning. I hope DG, Department of Justice, okay, the over collateralization and decentralized stablecoin gets involved. Oh, DJ, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, nice little shill without being a douche. Thank you. Love it. The Zengate Global tokenizes commodities, and I hope they join ICP as well. Okay. Oh, it was just forfeit. I thought that was Amar that said that. Yeah, win girlfriend. Well, I'm actually on several dating apps right now. If any of the single ladies out there, no. Seattle is the 4th hardest city in the world to date in. Let's just city in the U.S. I think, not the world. But yeah, it's pretty difficult to date here. Everything on Cardano will benefit building on ICP. 19-month, yeah, 2,900, baby. Growing, brother, love it. Thanks, bro. Called me out on not having a girlfriend too. Thanks, appreciate that. Actually, I was pretty ill for a while too. I'm just starting to get better now, so I'm starting to dip my toe in the water. I've never had a problem dating. Like I said, I've been married before. It's just, do I really want to put the effort in? Maybe. No, I do. I just, man, right now it's a bear market, so I'm really working hard on working, providing for myself and my cat. So that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, that's definitely something. It costs a lot of money to date too. Just remember that. So in the bull market, probably be dating again, just like last time. So I want a hydrogen dollar on ICP because any type of water can be used by Eric in Canada, not using electrolysis, but cavitation to break water molecules. Okay. Argentina also needs ICP. In the bull run, normally Ajax ICP partnership would have given ICP a nice stairway of green candles. You're right. And all of these other partnerships, ACH, some of my biggest videos, like back in the day, were ACH. There's a massive community with ACH too. Don't forget that. So our communities combine, and we become huge. And then more people, the developers, the engineers, the teams will get behind the other project and cross, back and forth. And then that's how genius happens. This is all huge. This Ajax partnership, all of it. 440, selling at 7.8. So your average is lower than mine, bro. But it's all about selling at the right price. That's it. That average is very important. But the average means nothing if you're selling at $2 and your average is 440. But if your average is 440 and you're selling at $20, you're good, right? So the average is important, but remember, you have to sell the crypto at a profit. That's what it's all about, right? So, dude, yes, booyah, booyah. Okay. Dude, thank you. Just forfeit 1 ICP for the collection. All the crypto that I've held for so long has went up. I've moved everything off of exchanges. I recommend everybody doing that. My mom has crypto on an exchange, and she keeps trying to tell me you need KYC to move it, and she keeps making I'm like, Mom, you're gonna lose your crypto if you leave it on the exchange. Do not do that, please. I didn't give you the crypto so you could lose it. Like, I love you, Mom, but come on now. Like, exchanges are the most dangerous place to keep your crypto. So he said, I'll be looking for a girlfriend once ICP hits $200. Me too, bro. That's not fake news. That is the scoop of the day right there. $200. We will all have girlfriends. That's what that means. So thanks, Amar. Yeah, that's funny, bro. I needed a good chuckle. All right, guys. Thank you for making my night. This was a great stream. I was really tired beforehand, so I'm glad you guys kind of got my blood pumping and all this news. I'm genuinely excited. That's why it sucks. Like when I have to redo a take, like because when people act, they don't really like have the real. I mean, some are real good actors have passion, but like when you have to do the scene again, like in a movie, you can't get that same genuine passion that you get like when I first like am reported on something. I feel it, so I report that. It goes into the way that I present it. So okay, I'll quit rambling. You guys have a good night. Happy Thanksgiving. I will see you Friday morning, 10 a.m. Subscribe, like, all that. Share this. Get this out. Tag me in something Ajax on Twitter so that I can look into that on the next video. All right, guys. That being said, goodbye and good ICP.